I want you to tongue bang me in the booty hole.
Look at the state of these houses. And right next door to it we have Bootyhole Medical. A pebble hit this window and it broke in a perfect circle. So this is the boiler room at Bootyhole Medical. Boiler's cold, but everybody knows this is the reason we come here, to look at this cool electrical setup. Let's open up each box and look in it. Air-conditioned basement. Ooh. Look at the aluminum. Dude, I'm nervous to move that very much, so we're just gonna let that be. Let's look at this one. Oh shit, look at that. Look at that. Fluff and stuff just flying out. Who knows what carcinogen that is. Looks like the carbon that comes up from your torch when you light it. Some of these wires in here are copper, some of them are aluminum. Varying sizes. 60 amp fuses. Looks like 12 gauge wires hooked to them. X-ray. With an E. X-ray. Yeah. I got some more 60 amp fuses. And some old deleted aluminum cloth wiring. Oh, I just love that. I guess that's tinned copper, not aluminum. Someone pointed out in a comment sometime recently. A lot of the times it's not aluminum after all, it's tinned copper. Microwave cashier desk. Look at the 3 on 300 volts. That wire is silver. That's old school. In hall, second air conditioner. Look at the teensy tiny little wire. What is that, like 16 gauge right there? That's the ground wire. And that line that goes up to power the air conditioner. Office air conditioner. More little baby 16 gauge wire. That ground is like 14 gauge. That ground is like 16. It's a little baby wire. 2 different fuses. That's cool. Furnace. Nothing's hooked up in this box. That wire though. Upstairs panel. Check it out. Is that aluminum? That's steel. Is it tinned copper? I guess that's tinned copper. That's electrical tape. Well, that's like cloth electrical tape though. From back in the day. Even the electrical tape was cloth. Oh, the insulation on these wires. Fabric. Noob lights. That's kind of underwhelming. There's not much going on in this box. All old cloth though. All the soot in here must be from the old boiler. No way the soot originates inside these boxes. We already saw the inside of the sterilizer box. It's been unhooked. They don't like sterilization here anymore. Want everybody to have babies. Same with the old lights. 60 amp fuses, 14 gauge wires, aluminum, cloth electrical tape. We have a first floor air conditioner. So many air conditioners. Is that 3-phase? A little bit of 14 gauge cables on some 60 amp slow blow fuses and 3-phase. I didn't expect to see 3-phase. So what's in the dummy box then? Something going on in here. I don't know if that's a dummy, man. This box looks really new. It's so new, in fact, that I can't open it without shutting it off. I guess we don't get to look in that one. But this one, to that elevator, is already off. We can look in there. Yeah. Look at those big old blades sticking out. That is cool, man. That's real life copper right there, man. That's some later additions. This is our main switch. And I'm able to open it to see the enormous wires coming in. I don't know what gauge that is. It's like measured in circular mils, not gauge. And we got some 300 amp fuses. 300 amps. And straight off of them, you guessed it. Little ass wires that can't handle 300 amps. Because back in the day, upstream fuses is what you'd size your wires by if you were being a good boy. Those are some big ass cables, man. A nice close up of this breaker box. There's some electrical tape down there, a couple of wire nuts hanging out, chilling out. I love that neutral bus. That is crowded. That's a nice bit of cloth there. Got us a white wire there. Tape to a black wire. I wonder what's going on inside of this box. I won't be opening that right now. This panel cover probably should be on, but it's not. Just hanging it open. That'd be okay if that was the most dangerous thing in here. It'd be in good shape. This is our cold water main right here. Goes through a gate valve, then a check valve, then a pressure regulator. We got a pressure gauge right there. And then there's another gate valve. This pipe goes down to the return line piping. Straight into the pump over there. Dude, that's so sketchy. So this old ass asbestos covered pipe, like 3-inch, goes over here and it just reduces down to 1.5-inch pipe. The actual boiler uses 1.5-inch pipe. Over here on the supply line, got this little baby 1/2-inch line that comes over through a valve, and then to this guy. This is the expansion tank. This tank's supposed to be half water and half air. There would usually be a sight glass between these two, but there is not one. So the only way we have to know if it's half full is by opening this bleeder and seeing if air or water comes out. Get a load of the old elevator system. I don't really know anything about this, but look at all this coolness. This stuff hails from a day when electrical was fascinating. Nothing ran on a computer. Stuff's gotten much more boring since then. Here's the OG, triple OG radiators. That right there is in very bad shape. Check this out. How's that for a breaker box? Just all exposed bus bars. Blade switches. That is so crazy, man. Looks like there used to be fuse holders down here and they've been deleted.